Hi everybody, this is Dawson. I'm back with another movie review for you today. Today I'm going to be reviewing the 30th MCU movie, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, released in 2022, directed by Ryan Coogler, and the film stars Letitia Wright, Lupita Nyong'o, Dina Guyana, Winston Duke, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Martin Freeman, Michael Cole, and Angela Bassett. And the basic plot of Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, according to the internet, is as follows. In the film, the leaders of Wakanda fight to protect their nation in the wake of King T'Challa's death. And that is your basic plot of Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Alrighty, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Well, as you may have noticed, this is the sequel to the 2018 film Black Panther. And for a while, ideas of this movie began in 2018. But as you know, we sadly lost, we received the tragic news that sadly actor Chadwick Boseman passed away from colon cancer in August of 2020. So Black Panther: Wakanda Forever was kind of a hard movie to do because we didn't have Chadwick Boseman to play Black Panther. But Marvel decided, okay, we're not going to recast the character, we're just going to make the movie the way it is. And so Black Panther: Wakanda Forever was the movie that we got. And even though Chadwick Boseman will sadly be missed, this movie was pretty good. This movie was really good. There are some elements of it where you do feel that even though Chadwick Boseman is not in it, you feel his absence in this movie. We even get a funeral montage with the Marvel logo, celebrating Chadwick Boseman. So I do like how they incorporated the Marvel logo to show scenes basically of Chadwick Boseman, the actor. And I know they did one for Stan Lee, the Marvel logo. I think it was for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, which is the next movie. I think there's a Marvel movie there's an MCU movie where it's basically the Marvel, the Marvel Studios logo, but instead of the usual Marvel logo, it's Stan Lee and all of his cameos. And I think it's for I think they show it in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, but somebody in the comments can tell me. And apparently Tyler Perry no. And then this movie was delayed several times. It's supposed to come out in 2020, but due to Chadwick Boseman passing away, they had to move it to 2021. And then filming was put on hold because Letitia Wright injured herself during filming of this movie, so they had to push it back to October of 2021, November of 2022. And also Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, this is the final movie in Phase 4. So Phase 5 will continue next time. Sorry. But enough of the backstory of this movie. How is the movie? This movie is very good. I do enjoy this movie. It is sad to know that Chadwick Boseman is no longer with us, and you feel his absence in this movie. You feel his presence is not in it. They do briefly show Chadwick Boseman in this movie, but it's archive footage. So I think it's scenes that were shot for Avengers Endgame that included Chadwick Boseman, but it was unused footage of Chadwick Boseman. So you do see Chadwick Boseman in this movie, but it's not Chadwick Boseman in this movie, basically. If that makes any sense. So I think the cast of this movie is very good. Letitia Wright as Shuri. She basically becomes the new Black Panther. And she's given a larger role to do, since Chadwick Boseman is no longer with us, so he's not in this movie. So she has a lot to do in this movie as the new Black Panther. So I like Letitia Wright. Lupita Nyong'o as Nakia. She's pretty good. She's a war hero in this movie. She's an undercover spy. And she's given a lot to do in this movie. Diani Guria as Oki. He's pretty good. He, of course, has a lot more to do in this movie. Winston Duke plays Mukbu. I probably butchered that name. But he's very good. He gets a lot more to do in this movie. A lot of the characters do. You have, just running down the list here, Angela Bassett as Ramona. She's as Ramonda. She's good. She also gets a lot more to do in this movie, because she, of course, is still grieving over the loss of T'Challa. Martin Freeman returns as Everett Ross. He comes back to play the federal agent. You have, returning to the cast, Michael B. Jordan reprises his role. Not as a villain. He does not play the villain. He returns in this movie as Killmonger. So he's pretty good in this movie. You do get... Oh, yeah, according to Wikipedia, they did use archive footage for all of Chadwick Boseman's scenes in this movie. So, according to Wikipedia, they do use archive footage of Chadwick Boseman in this movie. Julia Louis-Dreyfus is good as always in this movie. She plays the ex-wife of Martin Freeman's character. She does pretty good. Let's see, running down the other cast, that's pretty much it about the cast. I like the action scenes in this movie. I think the action scenes are pretty good. Ryan Coogler's direction of the film is great. The way this movie ends is pretty heartwarming, where you learn that T'Challa had a son before he died, and reading the ending of the plot, you find out that his name is T'Challa, so they named his son after T'Challa. Overall, it is sad that we lost Chadwick Boseman back in 2020, and Chadwick Boseman, you will be missed, my friend. We miss you, my friend. So Black Panther Wakanda Forever, this is a great MCU movie. It is sad to know that Chadwick Boseman is no longer with us, but I'm sure Chadwick Boseman, when this movie premiered, he watched this movie from heaven, and I bet if Chadwick Boseman was still alive today, or I bet if he was still alive when this movie came out, I bet he would have enjoyed it. So, yeah, but Chadwick, we miss you, brother. And, so On my rating scale for Black Panther Wakanda Forever, I'm going to give this movie a 4 out of 4 stars. 4 out of 4 stars for Black Panther Wakanda Forever. It's a great movie for the final phase in Phase 4, so I like it a lot. And that's my review of Black Panther Wakanda Forever. So next time on MCU Movie Review, I will be right talking about the 31st MCU movie, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. So that's next time on MCU Movie Review. This is Dawson. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to subscribe down below. And I'll see you then.